All right, so today we're going back on something a little different.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still football, but it's really more about something else.
Hmm.
It's this YouTube video we found.
Okay.
It's from a channel called All About Jeff. And it's this super personal story
I like those.
about meeting a former Sunderland player. And you just got to see this guy, Jeff.
That's so special.
He just oozes passion for Sunderland. It's like contagious.
Hmm.
I'm really curious what makes this encounter so special for him, though,
Yeah. Good question.
and what it says about that connection between fans and their clubs, you know?
Especially somewhere like Sunderland.
Yeah, exactly.
I think what gets me is it's more than just meeting some famous footballer, right?
Right.
It's like this deeper thing about representing something.
Yeah.
Especially Sunderland.
Yeah.
A lot of those post-industrial cities in the Northeast, they've been through it.
Absolutely.
And the football club, it becomes this anchor for people.
For their identity.
Yeah, like a shared history.
More than just winning or losing.
Way more.
Jeff just puts that love right out there up front, though.
Doesn't he?
You can practically feel the energy of the Stadium of Light through the screen.
That's exactly it.
It's not just a stadium.
Yeah.
It's like sacred ground for those Sunderland supporters.
Can you imagine growing up?
Hearing those stories?
Yeah, all the legends who played there.
The wins,
Not
the heartbreaks.
the whole lot.
And then to actually meet one of your heroes
Right there.
in that very place.
It's a pilgrimage.
And this wasn't just any player. It was Dean Whitehead.
Oh, yeah.
He captained Sunderland during some really key seasons.
Ah, the captain.
Yeah.
Think about it. The captain isn't just the best player on the pitch.
It's more than skill.
They're the leader, the embodiment of the team's spirit.
That's a good way to put it.
For Jeff, meeting Whitehead isn't just a handshake.
No.
It's connecting with that fighting spirit.
That defines Sunderland.
Exactly.
You really get that sense of anticipation from Jeff in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Describing the lead up to the meeting.
Total kid in a candy store.
It's like waiting to meet Santa.
I know exactly what you mean.
What is it about these sports heroes
Hmm.
that gets that kind of reaction, even when they're known for being down to earth?
Like Whitehead.
Right?
It's funny, isn't it?
It is.
We build these athletes up,
To superhuman levels.
but then we also want that real connection.
That human element.
To know they're just like us.
Yeah.
When Jeff talks about Whitehead being down to earth,
Yeah.
it just reinforces that connection.
It makes him relatable.
Exactly, even though he's a legend.
And it's interesting how they actually met.
What was it?
Jeff mentions he was part of a school program
Oh, wow.
run by Sunderland AFC.
I love that detail.
Yeah.
It shows they get it.
What do you mean?
Their role goes beyond just the pitch.
Right.
They're woven into the community,
Part of the fabric.
especially in a place like Sunderland that's powerful stuff.
Nurturing future fans.
But also building up the city.
Absolutely.
It all goes hand in hand.
There's this photo Jeff shares of them meeting.
You can see the happiness radiating off of him.
But the flip side of that,
Yeah.
think about the pressure Whitehead must feel.
Oh, it's beyond
The hero image.
heavy stuff.
And yet Jeff's story shows how even a quick, genuine interaction,
Can make all the difference.
it humanizes them.
Reminds us they're people, too.
I love how Jeff ends the video asking viewers to share their stories.
E2?
It really highlights how these connections, these shared experiences,
They're at the heart of being a fan.
what makes it special.
Those stories are the lifeblood of the sport.
They elevate it
Turn wins and losses into something bigger.
with real meaning.
Long-lasting impact.
So we've seen how powerful these personal connections are,
The impact athletes have off the field
and how a club like Sunderland becomes more than just a team.
makes you think, doesn't it?
About what?
If you could meet any sports figure,
Okay.
who would it be and why?
What would you hope to gain from that?
That's the question.
That's a great question to end on.
I think so.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Keep exploring those connections and keep those passions alive.
Hear, hear.